online classes are not so interesting. So many personally, I am not giving interest to all the subjects and listening to all the subjects. I'm later watching the recordings, but it is not as effective as learning and sitting and learning in the physical classes.
Yes, I mean, there is no standard method of teaching in online. So that is also not in offline classes or in-person classes. But still then, there is some kind of charm associated with in-person classes. Online classes are good. I mean, if there is some set standard materials for you, you can refer to them and watch it for 15 to 20 minutes and then do your work. Then I guess it is okay. And so far as such kind of online classes that we are holding is just to manage, not actually to uh, get you involved in the class actively. You also think the same?
Sir, can you just make all the students as attendees, sir? Someone is removing me continuously.
Oh, everyone is an attendee in this class.
Someone is trying to remove me continuously, sir. Now, even I am getting an option to remove the students, sir. We are not attendees right now.
Okay, let me check. Okay, okay. Now it is set.
Yes.
Now check. Can you do that right now?
No, sir. No, no, I can't do it.
Okay. So today we'll discuss about the health healthy way of managing with the classroom situations. Like, is it healthy or unhealthy? If it goes for long period of time, what will happen? And what are the impacts it has on your psychological makeup, or maybe on some biological makeup? Has it affected the online classes? How it has affected you positively and negatively? We'll discuss this today. I am not going to teach anything, but this is a peculiar issue, not only with this class, this is with many of the students around the globe. So I would like to devote this class for the effects, positive effects as well as negative effects of online classes. So anyone can participate. Just raise your hands so that everybody will get a chance and no one is going to speak when others one is speaking. Vardhan, as the CR, you start.
Sir, I don't know what to say, sir. Like online classes.
What are the positive as well as the negative effects of online classes?
So positive is that key. As the classes are recording, we can clear we can just watch the lectures whenever we want, and we can clear our doubts as and then. Like if a guy is introvert and he's unable to speak in the class, then
Hmm.
he can see the lectures and he can clarify his doubts. So
Hmm.
that's one thing I feel which is positive about online classes.
Okay. What are the negative effects?
So, and all the other points are negative for me, sir.
Yeah. What are they? What exactly are the effects?
Sir, maybe putting a lot of in online classes when compared to in class teaching, portion covered in one lecture is it's very much used, sir. So there will be discussion that will be done in online and offline classes, but it is not there in this online class. So vast portion is being covered in one lecture, and we are unable to cope up with the portion that is completed.
Content is more.
Yes, sir. A lot of content is being taught in one lecture.
Hmm. Anything else? Keep raising your hands. I'll come to you one after another. Look, keep raising your hand. I'll come back. Yeah. What else, Vardhan?
Sir, for me, like these two are the
What
main
about
points.
what about your on your health? What is the impact on your health? Physical health
Sir,
as well.
coming to my physical health, like using there's a lot of on-screen time that I'll be spending on before the laptops and mobiles,
Hmm.
and it is seriously affecting my eyes, sir.
What about the ears? I mean, whenever you are using your
Yes.
cell phone, you must be using your earphones or headphones.
Like I have a luxury of using another room, sir. So I am not using any kind of
Okay,
earphones or
okay. Then
something. I'll
then it's
just go out
yeah,
the mic.
okay. And what about your body posture and everything?
Sir, like recently I have consulted a doctor regarding my back pain, so it has become worse, and like I am unable to. What do you say, sir? There are some issues, sir. Like even I am having facing some physical issues, health issues.
Okay, 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 okay. Let's go to Alok Prabhakar.
Sir, since there is very little interaction in online classes, so there is very little scope for uh, personality development of students.
Hmm.
Like in online classes, we just sit and listen to the lectures and watch the slides and all. But since we are not able to interact with our friends or a teacher, there is very little scope for our development.
Hmm. So socialization is not happening.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are the
And also,
positive things? Any positive things?
sir, positive thing I would say that since we are getting recorded, since the lectures could be recorded, we can
Hmm.
refer to them later.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. You are saying about some other negative things, negative effects.
Sir, and also apart from all those, uh, in online classes, uh, the students take very little to no interest uh, because
Hmm.
online because you have to stare at the screen all the time and uh, we have to read the slides and all. But if
Hmm.
the classes are offline, people would take more interest than this online mode.
Okay. Would you prefer to have an audio only class than audio visual class?
Sir, I guess for me, audio visual class would be more effective.
Would be more effective. Okay. Anything else you would like to share?
Sir, online classes are feasible only for maximum 1 or 2 months. More than that, it just becomes a burden.
Okay. So by now it must be having negative impacts, more negative impacts.
Yes, sir. In
Okay.
starting, it was fine. Like for 1 or 2 months, it was okay that we have to attend online class. It was fine, but now it has become a burden.
Okay. How it is impacting you?
Sir, the syllabus. The first thing is that syllabus could not be covered well. Uh,
Hmm.
like since online classes are not interesting, then we have to refer to all those materials later on,
Hmm.
taking extra time. But if the
Yes.
classes were offline, then most of the things would be covered in class, and we would have much time left with us. And
Hmm.
also, there are many uh, like uh, uh, totally routine has changed
Hmm.
because means it has disturbed like because of this online classes.
Okay. That's it.
Yes, most of the things are negative. Means
Okay.
only little advantages are there for online classes. and
Okay.
rest all are disadvantage.
Thank you. Please lower your hand. So Utkars next. Once you speak, then lower your hand.
Good evening, everyone. So, according to me, the experience of online classes, considering that we would be working again after, like, once we are there in a particular field, like job and something like that, we would be mostly working on laptops and computers. So, for that purpose, I'm making mind in that particular direction that ultimately I have to do the same thing. So if I'm getting frustrated now, how I will be managing my further years? So from that thing, I'm like creating that thought in my mind, and ultimately, I'm not. It's not like that. I'm getting the exact environment that I would have got in the offline class, but it
Mhm.
is the online classes becoming better than what other people are facing. Like they are completely discarding that. So, but what I am making my mind is that I am trying to cope up with it, and I'm just saying that maybe after a few years I would have been doing the same thing, and that time I would have not been studying, rather I would have been earning things, and that time I have to compensate at all, at any cost. So this is how I am trying to make myself and make my mind, and it's thinking that okay, online class is fine, but better, but it's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
And
Anything else?
talking
Yeah.
about yes, sir. Talking about the recording part, like I don't feel that recording part is great
Mhm.
because we have a lot of visual like materials available online on different
Exactly.
sources.
That is where the crux is. It is available. It is not like we are doing some great job over here by recording these things. Yeah.
Yes, it is available, and it's like you have been given all those things from years, but I don't feel that everyone has utilized those things or it is relevant every time. Like
True.
talking about the materials that we were using on JEE preparation, so
Hmm.
there were a lot of materials present online. There were a lot of lecture videos there, but do you we know that no, everyone watch those videos, but very rare get excel through it. So it
Hmm.
shows that there are a lot of material available. What is important is that real teaching is important, and real interaction is more important rather than recording videos and something of that sort.
True. True. And how it has impacted you personally?
So sometimes I become bipolar very often. So
Hmm.
initially I wasn't such, but yes, due to online classes I have become bipolar.
Hmm.
And sometimes it happens that I'm completely very okay with the things, but if suppose I'm lacking behind in some subjects, so I don't want to again to start with the the same pace, go back and revise things. So what I prefer doing is I bring purchase book offline, so that for the time being I am studying online. It would like class I am attending classes online. I should read things offline. Previously, we used to attend class offline and read thing online. Now, what I'm doing is I'm studying online and reading offline. So I've just interchanged it.
Okay. Hmm. Anything else?
So that's it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you,
Please
sir.
lower your hands. Gaurav Purasagar. Gaurav.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, sorry, sir. Actually, I'm outside, just outside in my bike, sir. Actually, I'm uh, going to take my sister to the tuition, sir. So I was not attending the class, sir. I just joined.
Okay. Would you like to say something or not?
No, sir. I just joined the class with my earphones, sir. Actually, I was concentrating on riding for riding the bike,
Okay.
sir. Actually,
So
sir.
you have
After
raised
five
your hand,
minutes.
that's why I called you. If you do not want to say, lower your hand.
No, sir. Actually, my phone was in pocket, so I didn't know I raised. Sorry, sir. Actually, just 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I will reach destination, sir.
Okay. Okay. Rahul. Rahul Meher.
Uh, Hello, sir.
Yes.
I wanted to talk about something which I don't think anyone else has been talking about.
Mm.
That is the distrust between teachers and students in this online medium.
Mm.
Let's say whatever tests have been taken place, they're not going to be given much value after we return back to institute. That's mostly due to this reason.
Mm. Why do you think so?
Uh, Over here, the teachers cannot see us physically, so there is no guarantee regarding our honesty.
Exactly. In fact, I had this observation with all the school students, those who are attending online classes currently, and parents also complain that there is rampant cheating going on, and we don't have any control over that. And we are just promoting students from one class to the other class. Now one session is over and the other session is going to start for the school students. For you, another semester has already begun. So yeah, I agree with you. Um, that there can be any mechanism which will put to test you honestly. We do not have any as such, but uh, we could have come with a mechanism where your originality can be tested. Uh, the questions that is being set for you should be unconventional so that you won't find an answer, an exact answer, like mm, there is a right answer or wrong answer kind of thing. You must be made to think with a question. So such kind of scenarios we have not developed yet. Yeah, I agree with you. Any negative effect or positive effect of online classes on you?
For me, it has been mostly negative. Sometimes
Mhm.
it's positive.
What
Let's
are
say
they?
sometimes if I couldn't understand anything, I
Mm.
can quickly just download a video and rewatch that particular section.
Mm.
That actually helps a lot. But
Okay.
the same thing could be done by recording live classes videos as well.
Mm.
So apart from that, I strain, I get headaches at times for looking at screen too much time.
Mhm. We all are having. In fact, all teachers, those who are teaching you, they are also they being at the other side of the uh, demography. They're
Hmm.
aged. They also suffer. I personally suffer from many problems like eye problem, ear problem, as well as backache, everything. But what to do? There is no other option to go ahead. And these days, you are not able to visit doctors very frequently to the clinics because of the fear of corona, all these things.
Yes, sir.
So it is affecting. It is affecting. Anything else?
Nothing else. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Rutaj.
Yes, sir. So I'll begin with the disadvantages first.
Okay.
Uh, I think the main thing everyone could agree on is that due to this online classes, are what we might call the work-life balance or the study-life balance has been completely spoiled.
Yeah.
Essentially, when we were in college, by the time it's 6 o'clock, everyone's classes and whatever's need to be done is done. Any submissions
Yeah.
that have to be made have been done, and the
Mm.
rest of the day is for us to indulge ourselves in co-curriculars, club activities, or hang out with our friends, whatever. But
Mm.
right now, if there is an exam to be conducted or some assignment deadlines are midnight 12, exams are being conducted around 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So it's like the academic day has been extended all the way to the night.
True, true.
So
Yeah.
that is there.
And
But sir, advantages, there are actually quite a few advantages of having online classes, the comfort of our home and many other things. But
mm,
mainly because of the lockdown, we are not able to actually grasp those advantages. Like
mm,
if we would have had online classes, but still we would be allowed to go around in the city, because even in the cities we live, we have a lot of friends. So
if at the end of the day we were able to go out with our friends and have some fun, even if it's not the same college friends we attend class with, then even then it would have been okay. But because we're stuck inside the home, that's the reason we are not able to take the actual advantage of an online class.
I mean, this is a very strange kind of situation that we have been experiencing for more than 9 months by now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And so more so the
Since
advantage, like
this year is going to end, so I thought of having this interactive class today. And what could be the better platform than health psychology class? Yeah.
Yes.
Anything else?
Yes, sir. Just another is even more so because of the comfort of home and online classes. We have a lot of more opportunities available to learn new skills, to learn new things, be it online or even skills we can learn in our home itself.
Yeah.
But just because of the lockdown, we have completely lost interest in trying to learn anything more.
That is what is important. Like gradually you lost interest. I mean, with more extended period of lockdown, whatever new interest you have developed, it is dying down. Its natural death, having its natural death. That is
Yes, sir.
that is not good. Okay, who is this? Muhammad.
I'll give it here.
Yeah.
Sir, personally, at the beginning of the lockdown, I felt like the online teaching is more comfortable. I changed my mind when months by months, I became like it made me easier to procrastinate, like just sitting in your room all day, no one watching. You can just like lay in the bed, you can watch a video. Not only that, but it made me feel like isolated because I'll be most of the day in my room in the same chair. I don't go out because I have to be like attending the online classes. On the other hand, in the physical classes, you don't attend like all in one place. You go, you cycle, you meet your friends, you go out, you walk. So it's like from
So
psychological and
you are still in
healthy.
campus? You are in campus now?
Yeah, now I'm in campus. So it's made me like very isolated to be at room all day.
Right. It's difficult time to manage with all this. Like there is psychological restriction as well as physical restrictions. Both kind of
Yes,
restrictions are there.
yes, yes.
And you couldn't have gone to your place to meet your people, your family. That's also another issue. Yeah. I understand.
That's it.
Any physical health issues?
For the health issues, I told you, like, I used to cycle to class, I used to walk to class, I used to, like, go out a lot, see the nature. But for now, I just sit in, like, today from 8 in the morning, I had classes till now at 5. I'm just sitting in my room. So I don't think that's healthy to be in one. Yeah,
On weekends, are you not coming out?
on the weekends, yeah. But most of the week, I just be attending classes.
Yeah.
And also, my friends are not here. Most of the
Yes.
people are home. So
Yeah, I
that's all.
understand. Okay. Thank you. Alok?
Sir, I would like to add about practical classes. So the most useless thing about online classes is practical classes. For theory, for once we can consider that we can understand something and it is beneficial. But for practical classes, it's totally like useless in this online mode.
But is it happening? Practical classes are happening?
Yes, sir. We have to attend the practical sessions. We have to make we have to maintain lab records and all.
Okay. For humanities subjects, language lab, that's possible, but I don't think that for other engineering branches, how it is
Yes, so
being
that's what
feasible.
the point is. For some of the subjects, it's okay, it's fine. But I've been electronics branch, so our practical last semester we had analog electronics. In
Hmm.
that we have to make circuits and all. But
Hmm.
since we are at home, we couldn't do anything. We just saw those circuits and read about them, but we didn't actually make them.
So it's like
So,
a theory class again, isn't
yes,
it?
sir. It's like
Uh,
theory,
yeah.
3 hour theory class. So
Hmm.
it's not very helpful.
For computer science, that can be possible, like they can work on any problems. But in some of the engineering branches, but talk about civil engineering, what kind of practical classes happen online? I don't exactly conceptualize. Hmm. Well, I am more interested to learn about the health impacts of this lockdown period on you, uh, both physical health and psychological health. Has it improved because of this lockdown, or it is stable, or it is deteriorating? I mean, have you put on weight? Have you developed some kind of symptoms which were not there earlier, or are you not feeling happy about whatever is happening? That's what is I wanted to understand. Akash?
Good evening, sir.
Mm.
Hello.
Yes, yes,
Sir,
Akash.
it's about 8 months I am in campus now.
Hmm.
Hello.
Yes,
And now
yes.
in my block nobody is in here, and sometimes some student come for a hostel because for 2 hours to take their documents. When classes were started, when there is no lockdown session, this
Hmm.
time I was free to talk with everybody. I like to make friends. I like to go with them with the to tour in the campus. But now it's the situation like if anybody come and try to talk with me, I try to neglect them and I cannot mix up with them. That's
Oh,
is going on with my mind that I'm sometime I have to because of corona it's a lot of I want to make some distance and it's a also create a mental distance also when you think that this person will come through a huge
I
distance
mean, there is a fear that I might get infected.
I might get impacted. Then when our friends come, we get a hug or sometimes we it's a handshake. But now it's a two day. Yeah, this type of thing is not going on. So it's like a spreading corona also, and because
Hmm.
it's a physical thing, but mental thing. What is happened? And now
Hmm.
I do not like to talk with anybody. It's happened like 8 months. I am alone here, and for the reason that happened, day by day. I don't. I hope if when they student everybody will come, it's all will all we all can would
I
recover from
hope
that.
so. I hope so because if it boomerangs, like I mean, it increases. That's not good for your health. So try to interact at least with some people who are coming to the hostel to work, even if from a
Some
distance. Hmm.
yes, sir. Some people are from another country. They're in the hostel, but maybe always like to mix with my friends, but they are not here. For that reason, they are like unknown person for me. I do not like to. And
That's
now they,
fine. No, that's
uh,
fine, but you need to keep interacting with people just to
yes,
have a
sir.
social. Yes, yes,
That is
because
yes, sir.
yeah,
It's happening with me gradually. Yes, sir.
we are social beings, so
Hmm.
we can't stay without meeting people, without talking to people. Okay,
Hmm.
that we would become mad if we don't get a chance to talk to meet to people, isn't it? Even if they are
Yes, sir.
strangers, like we go to different places where no one is known to us, but that
Hmm.
doesn't mean that we don't explore and don't talk to people. I mean, talking to strangers also is a uh, good habit, good exercise to for your brain. Like you
Hmm.
you get some new neural connections, every new thing that you are going to do that attracts your I mean that mm, uh, helps your nervous system to bind uh, the to bind the other neurons to learn something new, something challenging. You must do something challenging. Meeting new people is a challenging job. It's not easy that everyone is comfortable with asking the first question to a new person. Many a times you
Yes.
might have seen in the bus, in train, or in flights, not many people would like to interact with a passenger, but very few people do have the courage to start the interaction fast. Okay, that's an interesting exercise. And this time, we must do something. Just because our friends are not there should not mean that we are not going to talk to anyone. So keep interacting with people, whoever you meet. I mean, maintain that distance and everything, but don't stop talking. Okay, we have Gaurav now. Gaurav,
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
good evening.
Sir, sir, in my point of view, in an isolated area where I am staying, it is very isolated to the city. So it is here the cases are different. Means like people are coming out, no such restrictions are there. So,
Mhm.
what my also due to that lockdown and all of my friends have returned to their home. So and this place also close to nature. So in every weekend we are having picnics where I'm going out with my friends and playing. In morning also we are going on trekking. So for my life is different and my that psychological.
You are lucky. You are lucky in that sense. Very
So,
lucky.
yes, sir. That's what I said that I'm lucky in the sense because at least I thought that it would be worse for me, but somehow it turned out to be good for me because I got some relaxation when I came home. I got to know my parents very well, and also, sir, I'm getting food on time, and which was not possible in hostel because I was always busy there and means in club activities or some sort of assignment. I was not eating properly, and after coming home I even not get got sick for many days on. So after coming home I have not complained about my health till now. So it turned out to be good for me, and also my friends are also here, means they have returned from their campuses to our place. So we are also here, we are enjoying our days, like we are going on picnics, like I said, on weekends, and we are
Mhm.
playing on evenings. We are regularly meeting, we are playing, and like that. So sir, my case is different, and my psychological and mental health is very good, sir, here. And also, sir,
Good.
physical health is also good because in morning also we are going for trekking, like I said, and we are going for evening we are playing. So my fitness is also good, and I'm getting food I'm getting food on time, and like also I said that I have not complained about my health from last 8 months. And where I was in hostel, I always complain about my health that I'm not feeling well, I'm having digestive from this that, but now I'm very okay with this.
That's good. That's good to know. I mean, most of the people who live in cities are more
Yes.
confined,
Yes, sir.
but
But the people
people
who are
who
in
are
isolated areas, like village areas close to mountains or nature, not far away from cities, for them it is okay, sir. They are enjoying,
yeah,
but in cities, the life is very different there.
yes, yes. So city has problems.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
thank you. Anyone else? Uh, Kritarth Nath.
Yes, sir. So we are adding more weights, and regarding the fitness, there is no fitness at all because we have
Mm,
to sit at one place only. But
mm.
at hostel or when there is offline class, we have to go to class. But
And there must be some stomach problems.
yes, sir,
Yeah,
there is some
mm.
problems, and there is back issue,
Back
that
issues.
pain, back pain.
Mm,
Uh, yes, sir. It is just degrading our fitness. And if we are at hostel or if there is online offline class, then we can get back to hostel after class, and we can get some sleep. But at online class, we can't get that sleep at that time. because
Mm.
from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. there is non-stop class,
Mm.
and we have to stare at the screen for a long amount of time, for a long period of time,
Mm.
and for a long period of time, and we can't get that sleep. And regarding the lunch and all, at hostel we can take lunch from at that period 12 p.m. to 1:15 p.m. But
Mm.
at home it's not that. We can take lunch at sometimes just like 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. that.
Mm.
So from 12 p.m. to 1:15 p.m. that time is not properly utilized at home.
Mm.
At hostel we can get some relax at that time, or we
Mm.
can have some sleep and lunch. But at
Yeah.
online class we are not getting that. From 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. the students are getting more stressed, and
Yes.
after that we have some works at home, so we have to get into that home issues and all, which
Mm.
we don't find in hostels.
Yes.
And the family sleeps at something around 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. something 11.
Mm. Mm.
So but at hostel we have something that we have friends there, so if we need some time to cope up with studies and some other activities, so we can just sleep at some 2 a.m. 1 a.m. So we
Mm.
can cope up with something. But at home, due to family pressure or that, we have to
Mm.
sleep them at 11 p.m. to at 11 p.m. or 12 and something. So
Mm.
uh, at one day or day by day, we're getting more stressed by the academics and all, and we are
Mm.
not getting much time for that.
Mm. So you must be feeling very irritable at times.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because these
Because
are some of the things. This is an issue of adjustment and discipline. There is a particular discipline with the educational institutions, like you have a set time for lunch, set time for dinner, and breakfast and tiffins. But at home, it is not possible. Uh, we do not follow that strictly. Further, at home, you have some responsibility. You just can't say that I am studying, so I can't do this work. Since they are also sacrificing something for you, you have the responsibility to do some household chores. So, yeah, this is difficult to manage both of the things at the same time, having long hours of classes and with this kind of adjustment issues. Certainly, this is painful. And suppose you are not a very active person, in the sense you don't like sports, you don't go for a walk or exercise, but by staying in campus by default you do some kind of exercise by going to the class or coming back to the hostel for your lunch or dinner or going to sac. So something is happening without your effort. You don't feel that it is effort full. Rather, it is a natural activity. So some kind of exercises is there, but at home it may not be possible.
yes, sir.
Correct.
And we are losing more friends in online semester or online classes.
Hmm.
When there is offline classes, we have friends to talk with, but in this online same, we don't have the real friends to talk with. We have
Exactly.
friends, but the friends we are talking with is only the medium is WhatsApp and something. But
Hmm. Hmm.
WhatsApp can present, sir, real thoughts and real thoughts of friends, or they really what they are speaking, or really what they're saying. That we can't say through WhatsApp and all.
In
Yes,
fact, I am happy that this Corona period has made us realize that yes, this WhatsApp and Facebook, all these things, though they are called the social media, but actually they don't make us social. We need to be physically close to each other to know each other. It's not on virtual medium. Virtual is okay for contacts, but not for knowing each other truly.
yes, sir.
And that's the great thing that we have learned by now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Uh, Parthipan. Parthipan,
Hi,
please.
sir. Good evening, sir. Sir,
Good evening.
my case is almost similar to Kritarna. Even I am in an isolated place only. Not much corona here. No lockdown and no that much social distancing, nothing at all. But still, I can't enjoy this because according to me, enjoyment is something I should have some inner peace.
Yeah.
So that inner piece is lacking in me. One thing is from the academic side, I'm not feeling like I'm taking something productively. Even though theory classes are going, even though whatever the practical classes are going, in offline classes, we will be having like-minded people with us, like our friends, our roommates, or even libraries, like everywhere like-minded people will be there for an assignment, for a test, for something, for academic related. We will discuss, and at the end of the semester or at the end of a subject hour, we will take something productively, take some ideas, at least some ideas. But
Yeah.
here online classes, whatever hours and hours of lecture, I am not feeling like I'm taking something productive from the class. I'm feeling why this, what is the use of it, literally, in my perspective. And second thing, sir, health issues. Yeah, yes, I have health issues. I have eye irritation and stomach problems. Eye irritation because hours and hours, I like Ruth had said, by the end of now the classes go over at 5:15. By the end of 5:15, it's not getting over. We'll
Yeah.
be having some assignment or test or something, it is getting extended, one thing. And for study environment, college is totally different from the school. In home, parents, relatives, or yeah, whatever, they will come, they will go, we are not college, as I said, college like-minded people will be there. We will show our own interest to study, but in home we are forcing us to study, forcing us to sit in a place to do the things and all. It's
Yeah.
not it's not natural, actually. That is the thing. I'm not getting anything productively. And about I'm having stomach problems because suppose a deadline is there, or even for me 11:15 classes will get over, 3 hours continuous class will be there, I will feel tired, I will sleep. Then again I will wake at 1 o'clock or 1:30, again immediately some class will be there, I will put on Teams again. I will think okay, after the classes I can, because of the lunch. And as someone said about timings, in college we'll be having our lunch, dinner, everything in perfect timing. Our biological clock will be proper by physically, at least we will ride cycle and we will eat
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
things will be proper time. But in home it's
Yeah.
not like that. We will skip the timing, and it will be per day, each day it will be different schedule according to that our timetable. Our biological schedule will change every day. That is the health perfect perspective, sir.
Mm. Anyone else? Okay. So, in fact, in this class, even if we would try to talk about healthy behaviors, and which is under your control, many times you can't do much about helping yourself. In a family setup, it's not possible to set your priorities first. You need to see everyone in the family. But when it comes to hostel, uh, there is more independence. I'm talking about students like you, those who stay in the hostels and have certain amount of independence of taking charge of your health and everything. Uh, Try to maintain your physical as well as psychological health. I can't say that you would be putting 100% effort to do it, or even if you put 100% effort, you would be successful. But at least do something in that direction uh, to come out of this situation. Maybe in some months, things would be again back on track. And till then, have patience and do what is good for you. Don't lose hope. That's the only uh, suggestion I can give. Don't lose hope. We'll do well with coming new year. We would be bouncing back and everything would be normal once again, and we'll meet you will meet your friends, and the same campus would be again lively with your presence. So thank you